hooked off of this one thing because I am honestly very passionate about how social media platforms are like really available to us for free, and the amount of businesses that are just really sleeping on the power of video and how this could truly be beneficial if you do it strategically. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and I'm here to help you build a better brand and business. And today I want to talk about video marketing and how it can be beneficial to you, your business, and your personal brand. So I know video marketing is this taboo word that everybody is now talking about because of social media and the short form videos that are currently available for everyone to see. But for those that have businesses and are trying to grow their personal brand, video can be extremely intimidating. You know you're supposed to be doing video, right? And everybody is telling you to get on video, but sometimes you may be left with the questions of, what do I talk about? How do I go about creating content, especially on video? Or I love what I do, but I just don't know how to translate it from what I currently love and I'm invested in to sharing it in a short form video for the masses to see. It's extremely overwhelming. With video marketing, there's multiple ways of how to go about it, right? You may have that YouTuber who only likes to YouTube with their iPhone, and then you have those that like to do content creation with their DSLR or their professional cameras. And it's okay. It's whatever tool that you choose to use that you are comfortable with to make the content that you want to share with your audience is what will drive you to continue to do video marketing more and more, especially in the future. With video, you're able to reach a wide audience, and with the audience seeing who you are, your voice, your intellect, you're just talking to the camera, it allows them to kind of be able to feel like it's a little bit more intimate and personal when they're seeing you talk and communicate. With video, you are able to communicate to a wider audience, where this audience can now hear you speak, they could see your body language, they could tell how passionate you are in sharing information, that they're able to feel like they know you, they're able to create an intimate bond just by you sharing your knowledge through a video format. In addition, video can make a more complex topic more accessible for others to understand. So for instance, you know how we use our captions. If you're unable to listen to someone speak, the captions in the video would allow someone to really understand what it is that you're saying, so that they're not excluded in the whole entire process of you sharing your knowledge. Overall, video allows you to really showcase your skills and your talents, and again, allow the audience to really truly get to know who you are. So let's get into how to utilize video for your personal brand and business. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is to create a consistent style and message that you constantly communicate through your social media channels. So if you're using video to promote on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, you're going to want to be able to be consistent on all social media fronts. So that means utilizing fonts, utilizing formats, utilizing your brand voice within these videos so that your audience could easily pick up something that is recognizable to you. The next recommendation that I have is that you want to showcase your talents. You want to showcase your passion. If you have a brand and business, you're going to want to think about ways that you could share your knowledge with your audience. So for instance, as you know, I am a brand photographer. So I would create videos really to help educate my current clients as well as future clients on what the process is like in working with me. So whether it be educational for those that are preparing for a session with me, or even giving the behind the scenes exclusive look of what a session is like for the future clients who may be considering me in the future. So for your own personal business, you should definitely be thinking about ways to kind of capture your audience to see what it is that you do for your business and allow an inside look of how the process is like. So when it's their turn to book you for their services, they are 100% confident that you are able to produce amazing work. Now, for your personal brand, you want your audience to kind of get to know you for who you are outside of the business. I always say there is a good medium between your personal brand, which is you, and your business, which is what you do for the consumer and your audience. Those are two different things. You want your audience to get to know the personal you, the person that they know or the person they want to know that is behind the business. So give the inside look as how your morning starts, your morning routine, what it is that you do to help run your business in the back end of things that people don't normally see. Allowing your audience to get an inside look on you, about you, and your personal brand will only help it flourish in the future. Video is a great way and a great tool to provide that insight and allow the audience to feel like they intimately know you. The next tip that I have with you and how to use video for building your personal brand and business is utilizing it really to engage with your audience. And I think this is a great way for people to be able to ask the questions that they may be scared or nervous to ask when you present it in a video format. So sometimes I tend to do this too. As you know, I have a series called Coffee Chats where I answer questions from the audience. Usually it's through Instagram about some of the topics that they would like to learn more about or any questions that they may have. I add a question box at the very bottom so that they could submit those questions to me. And you can see an example of it here. I do have audience members that do just send me DMs, which I welcome because I absolutely love it. But I usually leave it open and easy for people to just drop the question in the box, and then I'm able to answer it in a video format. TikTok is a great way of doing this too. You're able to make a video and then sometimes someone asks a question and I can reply back to that question via a video. And I think that's phenomenal. So this allows your audience to feel like, oh good, she's taking time to answer questions. She is very knowledgeable and I know that if I ask a question, she's gonna reply back, usually in video. And with video format, it shows that it's a sincere response, right? Because you're not just typing the answer. You're actually taking the time to set up your video, you're setting up your camera and are giving a response that your audience members have and engage with them through video because that truly helps. So I would say definitely welcome the questions, answer the questions, provide feedback because your audience is what helps drive your personal brand at the end of the day. So definitely engage with your audience via video. The next tip I have for you is to be able, you need to promote your video on all social media platforms. So I'm going to use YouTube as an example. YouTube is a phenomenal platform for long form content. We all know this, but it is very easy to create a YouTube video, post it, and then be done. That should not be it. You should be able to maximize your long form content and be able to maximize the social media platforms and being able to post it strategically on all the social media platforms for you to get the maximum ROI for your hard-earned effort in putting together this video. So utilizing video will help allow people to see the behind the scenes, to get more information, to gain more knowledge on what it is that you're selling, what it is that you're trying to promote. You know, you're trying to bring people into your webinar, are you trying to bring people to your event? You need to be able to talk about it, and video is the greatest way to do so. The next recommendation that I have for you in utilizing video is to experiment with different formats of video. So there's different formats of video that you could use within your business and brand. And that is one long form video. So a video like this, where it's a sit down video, I'm talking to you, is a long form video. And it usually is about 10-15 minutes in video. The next version is one that we all know, which is short form video, is what you typically see on TikTok or Instagram, sometimes Facebook. You know, they share their stories where you're kind of giving snippets of your life and day in a very short frame and window. So short form video is a phenomenal way of getting the point across. It is very direct, very short and condensed. Whereas long form videos, I'm able to further explain my thought. I am able to provide a better explanation over something that you may not understand initially if it was through a short form video. Another video format is streaming. So going live. Most social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and even YouTube have a live feature. So if I want to study with you, we could study together and I could be live. You could see me actually studying or doing whatever task I am doing. Some people do live streaming where they're playing with video games against other people and they're in real time. So real time is great because you could see people in real time. You could see the mistakes that they made. Everything is not edited. It's authentically real in real time. So live streaming is a phenomenal way to kind of see how someone actually is. Live streaming is a little overwhelming and nerve-wracking at first, but I think the more that you do that, the more that you're able to feel like you're just talking to a person that's in front of you. Again, live streaming, there's really no second takes. There's no thinking and pausing because everybody's just kind of hanging on to what you're saying at that moment. Whereas pre-recorded content such as long form or short form you could physically edit and delete the the I don't know what I'm doing, the deep breaths, the sip of water that you may have to take. You could easily edit those things out and it could be a little bit more seamless than it can be with live. Interviewing videos such as podcasts are a great way to kind of break into that video mode. So if you're not familiar, podcasts are typically in audio format. You can listen to them in your car. You don't have to sit and watch somebody talk. You could just listen on the go. Now that YouTube is rewarding creators for doing video a little bit more, podcasters are now turning to video podcasting, which is phenomenal because you might as well kill two birds with one stone, right? You might as well do a video and an audio, so those that want to listen on the go can, and those that love to watch YouTube on TV or on their computer or whatever format they choose to watch, they can watch the podcast in person too. Interviewing someone, whether it be on camera, in person, or through a Zoom call, can lessen the nerves when it comes to trying to show up on video for your brand and business. Another great video format is vlogging. Vlogging is a great way to kind of show the behind the scenes, what it is that you do, what it is that you enjoy, so that people can learn a little bit more about you. Vlogging or day in the life type of video formats are very easy to make. Some people choose to do that heavily through their iPhone because it's the quickest thing. If they're home, they want to show their morning routine, you could do that. If you want to just show what it's like in the day of a business owner, that is something that people typically love to see. It's, again, another intimate way that people could get to know who you are. Vlogging is fun, it's easy, it's just set up the camera, do what you're doing, and then cut out the different things that are not relevant to the video. It's super easy and fun to make. Another video format that is also beneficial are tutorials. So one of the biggest things that I absolutely love about videos is that it's SEO driven. And it is heavily driven by Google. So once you Google a topic, you're able to see not only search results for blog posts, but you're also able to see search results with video. So if you wanted to share a tutorial, definitely do one through video format. You cannot go wrong with that. People love to see how things are made. They are sincerely intrigued, and I don't know if it's a psychological thing. People are just intrigued on how things work. So if you're able to share your knowledge with video, and you definitely key it how it should be keyed, like how to make apple pies. So definitely create the video showing your process, showing the tutorial, explaining and educating your audience, and be able to create titles for your video where it could be picked up with the SEO analytics so that the audience is able to know exactly what they're looking for and able to see if they can find that within your own video. So definitely utilize video if you're sharing or explaining a process so that you are able to be found in the search results with just Google. And the last tip that I have for you is that you need to be able to learn how to measure the success of each video that you create. So I want to go back on the topic of YouTube and how YouTube is able to provide analytics of how many times someone has viewed your video, the click-through rate, the way you could tell how long your audience has stayed on your videos. So by utilizing the analytics from each video that you post, you're able to see what it is that grabs people's attention a little bit better. Is it the hook at the very beginning of the video? Is it the cover art of your video? Is it how you edit the video? You can always tell when it's the editing of the video because someone will make the comment like, I love how you edit your videos. And it's super helpful because that way you're able to see, I need to do more of this and less of this, right? You need to be able to tell with your data what works and what does not work. So you can't just post to post and not think or to analyze the content that you post, right? You need to be able to tell yourself, this works better than this. So I need to lean in and do more of this because my audience loves this. You need to be able to tell with your analytics the things that work so that you can do more of it and less of the other that doesn't work. Definitely measure your success and then keep doing it. Keep going. The more videos that you do, the better that you are in terms of scripting, in terms of getting in front of the camera, in terms of setting up your camera and being able to show up confidently. Over time, as you look back at your old videos, you could see the confidence blooming right in front of you. So at the end of the day, if you're trying to get on video, definitely set up your camera, set up your lights, and start. It's easy to say to start, but I highly suggest that you just start. The more you do it, the better and confident that you'll be. All right, and thank you guys so much for checking out this video. And if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and check out this playlist that helps you build a better brand and business. And until next time, see you later.